Dr. Lisa Schuster, and welcome to Health Bites, where I feed you information designed to help you become more knowledgeable about how you and your family can obtain and maintain optimal health. Now for this episode, I wanted to talk to you about what is called a hair elemental analysis. There are many different ways that you can test and see why are you not feeling optimally healthy the way that you should. So when you are talking with typically more of a holistic health professional, this is the type of test that they can run. Usually you will want to see blood tests as well, urine analysis, there's lots of different kinds of tests, but sometimes if you're still not feeling the way that you want, you might want to consider a hair elemental analysis. So what is this? You can actually take samples of your hair and you send it out to a laboratory. They will then analyze your hair and see, do you have toxic metals out of balance in your system? Now the cool thing is that the hair is actually 200, 300 times more sensitive, that tissue of the hair is, if you've been exposed in the last few months of toxic metals. Now I'm talking about things like arsenic, aluminum, mercury, cadmium. There's quite a few different toxic elements that are out there. And the reason that you want to know about this is because these kinds of toxic elements, they can be in your water, they can be in different chemicals that you have in your household, they're in batteries, they're in flame retardants. Whenever you take your clothes to be washed at the cleaners, you'd be surprised at how many different chemicals constantly that you are being exposed to outside as well as inside your home. And some people, they have too high of those different toxic elements, and then when you actually find out about this with the hair analysis, it can help you to then start to work at really getting rid of or reducing those levels. So if you actually do have a high mercury or aluminum or cadmium, what can you do? Well, first of all, you definitely want to start to look at what could possibly be some of the sources. And so once you find out which elements are elevated, usually with the test, it'll tell you what sources that you're exposing yourself to. Then you also want to start to look at what foods that you're eating that could help to detoxify you, certain greens, spirulina, chlorella, making sure that you're eating more organic foods, looking at your water source, your primary water source, to really make sure that that is a really good filter system to clean out as many debris articles as possible. And then there are something that's called chelating agents. Chelating agents means that it's going to bind. A chelator is to bind to those heavy metals, and it'll help to flush it out of your body. So there's something like magnesium, chelated magnesium, magnesium glycinate. That's one example of an oral chelating agent. Then you can also do things like infrared saunas, which are very wonderful at detoxifying the body, different kinds of cleanses too that you can do as well. So there are many different ways that if you are not feeling as good as you should, and if you talk to your health professional and they do a hair elemental analysis and they find that certain things are elevated, certain toxic elements are elevated, you can then work with your practitioner to help get rid of it through your diet, through the sources in your home or outside of the home, through chelating agents, through saunas, and many different ways to help detoxify and lower those levels. Then you can retest the hair and see have there been changes. So not many people know about this type of testing that's out there, but it is out there. It's called hair elemental analysis. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to email me or call me. And I hope you learned something new. And I'm Dr. Lisa Schuster for Health Bites. I'll see you next time.